Hey, newcomer. I wanted you to know that you dashed the hopes of poor people and you have the blood of our young men in your hands. I promise you, I will make you pay dearly for this. Remember my name, Hushman. Understand? Hushman.
Hushmand. Your youths were killed because you asked for more than your right. Thank God no more people will die now. There will now be less dead men and women on both sides.
We'll meet again.
You're lucky you're from my tribe, otherwise I would have never forgotten you. You and my brother Ulze are both useless.
This is what Uleg Beg ordered. He's our Sultan, Ulje. Don't forget that I'm just a minister who must obey the Sultan.
I feel you deserve a much better welcoming ceremony. But I'm afraid we were busy with government affairs. It is a great honor for us to have you here in Samarkand.
I'm grateful to you. Although you should know, I didn't waste my time while you were busy. There was something I had to finish. I was busy with that.
And that was?
Completing geometrical equations. A detailed book about circles, diagonals, and parameters. Since Archimedes, many researchers have worked on this.
You are most probably trying to find the order in which its decimals do follow each other, aren't you?
Maybe. Who knows? It is only he who knows the ratio between diagonals and parameters. Huh? The only one above us, the one who is like no other. There is no God but Allah. We try, just like our old teachers, so that we may all enjoy these secrets together.
Yes, but don't you think that a circle cannot be measured at all? Huh?
All we need to do is to draw a triangle and extend its vertices up to a point where they can't possibly be measured anymore. Is there any other way than this?
But why if it's only repeating something that's been done, hmm?
Being human is nothing if not effort and endeavor.
I've heard Jamshid has been working on an instrument for observation lately.
How nice. What instrument?
I'm still working on its design. It's a plate of conjunctions. I'm working on it along with an experienced and skilled foundry worker.
We can offer you the very best foundry workers.
I'd prefer to work with those on the market. It's an instrument similar to Astrolab, if you're familiar with that, but it's more detailed and comprehensive. You see, it's an instrument to determine the time of day.
Well, then we will wait. Come with me, please. This here is the library where I have been gathering documents. I have tried to gather many remarkable documents. I can't say it's as diverse as Rashid al-Din Fazl-Allah's library.
God bless him. He gathered 40,000 books.
Are these books all about mathematics and astronomy?
And medicine. And poetry. To let us free ourselves. From China to India to Rome. All the books on the earth. Greek books. And we even have books written by pagans and infidels.
Honestly, sir, if I may, you have done a great job. From Bouali to Sheikh Shahid to Ibn Moskouye and Omar Khayyam. Very good job. Wonderful, wonderful, sir.
From this day on, you can come to this library as my guest and come here any time of day. You can begin working on the plan for the observatory right here.
I thank God greatly that I live in a time when a prudent sultan lives as well. So many books. This is a treasure. But when you were gathering this treasure, did you think about donating some of it?
A donation?
We all know that the Prophet said, you donate science by propagating it. There are many, many students studying science at your school, whose fathers are working day and night, toiling ceaselessly, working their fingers to the bone to pay for the tuition of their children at your school. They would love to find themselves in a library like this one. Would the Sultan deprive them of this favor?
Do you mean that we should give them all?
No. Under your supervision, of course. We can have a study at the school, and these books will be read by them.
You're suggesting that our Sultan should share his possessions with his servants?
Isn't it more joyous to rule over an educated people?
This is an auspicious proposal. I shall think about it. Khatun is as interested as I am, and she has found a good piece of land where we can build the observatory.
It's a very good location. It's similar to the place where Marquet Observatory is based.
We will all go there tomorrow, my dear, to listen to Jamshid's ideas about this place as well.
Everyone is talking about your initiative to prevent the war.
God helped me.
Although you have done a very, very positive thing. But you see, you have also poked your stick into a beehive. Beware of jealous people when you start working with the rulers. I have seen a lot of shallow scientists who prefer to only do what the government wants them to do. They simply toe the line.
I am only a student. Please warn me if you ever see that I am crossing the lines of religious and social norms.
Our religion is flexible enough to digest wise words. One must have a real understanding of it, however. Those who have not tasted this fruit might see it as inflexible, but those have barely sniffed at it. They don't even realize their nose is stuffed. They cannot even sense the genuine aroma.
Thanks for being honest with me. And thank you for the book. Please.
Your father, Jamshid, is a mixture of untidiness, messiness, and daydreaming.
Mom, you know you're not strong enough yet to be cleaning his room.
But I can't leave his workroom like this. It's so incredibly messy.
Please, Mom. You're sick now. Let's go already.
All right, let's go. When he was a child, he used to put his shoes on the wrong foot.
He still makes the same mistakes sometimes.
Do you know why?
Yeah, I know. Because he's up there in the sky. Let's get going, Mom.
Wait up, Mahmoud. Let me clean this yard before your father arrives. He likes the yard to be clean. Get me that mop, please, dear.
Mom, you should only rest in bed now.
Listen to your mom, Mahmoud. Fetch me that mop,
Who
please.
should I listen to? You or Dad, who says that in any case I shouldn't let you get out of bed?
Listen to me when I'm around, okay? Do as I say. Go on now.
Here you go.
Now just pour some water on the floor.
Mother! Mother!
It's nothing, I'm fine.
Mother!
Mahmoud!
I tried to stop her.
I asked you to stay in bed, didn't I?
I'm all right, Jamshid.
Vase. 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 Vase.
Where are you going, Mahmoud?
I brought some rose water. It's really good for her.
Your father's in there now, and you shouldn't bother them. Let them be alone. As his doctor, I would say, all she needs is to talk to your father. Now drink it by yourself, you're big boy. Go on, do it.
Are you feeling any better?
Thank you. What happened?
Nothing. You lost your energy. Then you sat up and you fainted.
You're wearing a very nice fabric. After all these difficulties and hardships that we've been through, I'm happy to see you wearing this fine fabric.
Don't say that, Vase. Those things have never made me happy. I'm happy because the observatory is being built now, nothing else. My last dream is to walk in this observatory.
I'm happy that you're happy. But I'm also very worried about you.
Why is that?
When our last dream is finally realized...
Huh? What happens then?
Moin and Mahmoud, where are they?
They're in the yard. They were here minutes ago. What would you like now?
We have considered all the details so that we can build an observatory on a strong piece of land.
The observatory should be strong and big enough. If we are to build a huge quadrant upon it, this means that the ring on its roof should be over 20 meters.
And more importantly, you can oversee their progress from the palace. Is Mr. Sheikh Kashani looking for something there?
Tell me, what are you thinking now, Jamshid?
The observatory you were talking about can't be built on this land. The soil is not strong. We will have to use bronze and brass to build the ring.
I thought it must be made of that. I remember Marrakech Observatory. As far as I know, it is the same.
Yes, but hot and cold weather affects the accuracy of the instruments. The measurements won't be accurate enough. We need to build on high land, with a core made of stone.
And how are you going to put the quadrant on a stone, huh?
We won't put it there. We'll chisel into the stone.
Then all of those instruments you have made have been wasted. Am I wrong?
No. I'm planning to make other things as well.
Then please find the land that you desire.
What did you say?
You heard what I said.
Jamshid. Jamshid. Jamshid! Tarkhan has sent someone for me.
At this hour? Why?
I don't know.
Go. Go on, God will guard you.
Jamshid, be careful with Vis.
Don't you worry about us.
The only way to get the poison of Scorpion out is to give him another poison. But Khatun should not worry about it. Your loved one, Abdul Latif, is very safe.
You're truly a unique physician. I just wish your friend was the same.
Jamshid is a Hakim for the soul. What I do, others may do as well. But what he does...
Hakim, I owe you a lot for saving this child's life. And we also shall be giving him a good offering. Tell Tarkhan.
I'll never forget what you did for my nephew. I will never forget it. Friends, we have all stood up against the tyranny of the Timurid dynasty and fought them to death. This is what we pay to have dignity and pride. But we have never noticed the man amongst us who had been plotting against us all along. A man that we called Jamshid Kashani. He stabbed us from behind. He finally managed to finish this game in favor of his sultan through meaningless rhetoric. But you should know that his silence, when dealing with deception, is a crime that won't be forgiven. Today, the threat we are facing from this man is way more dangerous than that of Timur's scion. I want to know, who among you brave people is ready and willing to kill this man and bring good tidings to his tribe? This deed will bring honor upon you.
I do it gladly, sir.
But I have an even greater motive to do this.
You?
Please don't be upset, my dear AI Banu. Ulug feels much better when you smile, dear.
I'm worried about Latif and his health.
Thank God he looks much better now, and he seems to be recovering rapidly.
We were lucky to have Moin al-Din in the palace. He's very good looking and a nice man, too. And he's completely different from that other man, you see.
You will feel much better about the other one as well. Ghiyas al-Din is a very good man.
Jamshid. I'm sorry, I kept you waiting. I'm trying to get things together in the pharmacy, and I'm treating a number of patients as well. I can't come with you today, my friend.
Don't worry, it's all right. I'll take myself around the city and find land for the observatory. If you had time...
I will visit Vis today.
Our great Sultan is happy to have Moin al-Din here.
I'm happy that you like him.
We will also like if you agree to build the observatory on the land Ulj Beg showed you before. Consider that. Huh?
I have heard that you have been looking for some good land all day.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this the plan for the observatory?
Yes, it is.
What I see now in this plan here is completely different from what I had expected.
That is correct.
And how do you think we can chisel this in stone?
Your Honor, you probably know that at the time of Az-Dalle, they manufactured a ring with a diameter of 20 meters. Although what Bartholomew said will be the basis of our work, I believe it's not perfect. It will be just like the Zij our fathers prepared. It was not perfect either.
I also believe that our fathers were incompetent when it came to mathematics.
Imperfect approaches render inaccurate data.
Did you write this sentence in one of your books, Zij Tashilat, if I'm correct?
Yes, exactly. It is. The observatory will have 3 floors. 1/3 of it, if we have 3 floors, 1/3 should be in the stone.
And have you found the right land for this?
I'll find it. God willing.
God willing.
We'll build the observatory right inside, into the hill. We'll build a round stage right on top of it.
I have come here to hunt for many years, and I cannot believe I would never have even thought of building my observatory here.
Local people call this place Kuhak, and there is a river going by the hill.
Do you have any idea what the observatory should look like?
I have already drawn and made schematics of what I had in my mind for the appearance of our observatory. With Hallaj as the architect, I think we won't have any problems.
But our Sultan should know that the building Ghayathuddin is talking about will need hundreds of laborers, carpenters, and smithies.
I want my observatory to be greater and bigger than Maraghez Observatory. If this is what Ghayathuddin says that he wants, he will have it. I will do everything I can. My treasure is at his disposal.
This newcomer from Kashan did not respect you and refused to do what you asked him. He insisted on showing us he is stronger. That is his way. His plan to build the observatory will leave us with an empty treasury. Probably, his next step will be to ask for an official title.
I swear to the great Timur, I'll teach him a lesson so he'll never ever think of returning.